got jazz hands.
It's Monday again. Pew! That was a week and a bit.
But I feel somehow that I've been abducted to a place where time makes no sense anymore.
Nothing makes any sense.
I just, oh my gosh! Well, look, we've only just started the goal, and people have started us off already. And
more people.
We better scroll back and start saying hello to everybody, hadn't we? Let's have a look. See then. Oh gosh! If I can get me thing working here.
Alrighty, look.
So hello Wendy, hello Laura, hello Savannah, hello Gilda, hello Peggy, hello Yoff. Hello, Susan, Logan, Lizette, Sean, Savannah. Savannah, #1 fan. Look at that. Yeah, she says finally #1 for once. And Jess. Hello, Jess. And hello, Cass. Oh, Cass, your membership's expired. Oh, just saying. Nag, nag, gentle, gentle. Yoff, you started off with a super chat. Thank you so very, very much. I haven't even talked about the goal yet.
What's going on here?
And we got Carol, and we got Helena, and we got Laurie, and Savannah's also given us a super chat.
Well,
so you guys are awesome. So as you know, we're going to set a goal for 10 super chats in the next whatever while we're wittering on. And we'll do
wittering.
Well, I witter. You speak meaningful wisdom. I just witter. As well you know. Yes, and Savannah says don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. Oh, please do hit that like button. And if at all possible,
chat.
Get that chat rate up, people. Comment amongst each other.
Apparently, if we reach 25 chats, it does something.
There's a magic. So we've learned there's a magic kind of thing on the chat rate. And the more audience participation there actually is, the more they show it to people, because we're obviously keeping an engaged audience. And as their aim, and let's be brutal about this, their aim is to put adverts in front of people. That's how they make their money. It's let's not lie. That's what they do.
We're trying to go behind the scenes and learn the.
So if we have a very engaged audience, they will go, ooh, then more people need to see this.
We should spam these people.
More people need to see this. So you dither and drunkenly slur. I have got coffee, Logan. Even I don't start this time in the morning. Besides, right now I'm off the sauce, so I'm trying to lead a healthy life.
Yes, add to the chat rate. That's what we want.
Yes, it is. Get that chat rate up, because if it gets well into double digits and beyond 25, I'm told that's like amazing. But I think we're going to need more people to do that, and that's also part of your mission. Get more people here. Tell them about us. You drunkenly slur. Well, stop drinking then. Maybe that's an idea. All right. So anyway,
holy hectorini!
Oh, what a fun week it was.
Yeah. All right. So you know how I usually do tarot for the moon cycles, right?
Yes.
I tell us the number. Oh my gosh, I gotta find him here somewhere in this mess.
Well, that'd be the last one you look for.
No, I need lots of yellow and all. I've found him.
Lots of yellow. There's quite a few with a yellow background.
Yeah, but where's my friend? There he is.
Oh, him. Mr. Fool.
Okay. That's a little forward of where we usually have it, but it's okay.
Sorry, I have to just interject. You have to look closely, but this actually is a very subtle tie-dye. It's a motley kind of tie-dye, but it absolutely is a tie-dye. So there.
It is, yes.
I can't not wear a tie-dye, can I?
That's part of his charm.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so the new moon, 0 degrees Virgo. Attention to detail. So I talked quite a bit about some of this on the Academy of the Occult last night for people's moon through their natal chart thing. But we know as above, so below, so that whatever's going on in the heavens shines down here and we get to figure it out. Well, the word that I said for this new moon, and most all new moons, is opportunity. But this one has a really interesting opportunity with it. The things that are happening now with the grand dance of all the planets
Hello, Nicole.
are going to be the things that are the third time is the charm in 2026, right? So we know that a planet goes over a spot, it retrogrades, it goes back. I got to put Nicole on here.
No, and Nicole's also sent us a super chat. You're just awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. So what's happening in this next 2 weeks, 4 weeks are a preview to next year. And the universe is kind of saying, hey, you might want to try to get your act together. That way, when the reality of next year comes, you'll already have your map. You'll already know how to navigate. So it's really important that over this next 4 weeks, between new moon and new moon, we don't hide our head in the sand or be like, I'm done, I can't do this anymore.
You think denial's not going to work?
We need to figure out a way forward through, over, under, around, whatever, and get new patterns and new habits that work for us, right? Like Virgo is one of the signs that really does have habits and patterns.
Oh, God almighty, don't they?
Superstitions or whatever you want to call it. So this new moon is saying, okay, take a look at what you're doing that's productive and take a look at what you're doing that really is a bad habit and figure out how to deal with it. Now, I got a lot of notes here.
Oh dear. I don't know if this is good or bad.
Okay. So on the 23rd,
Which is the new moon.
which is the new moon, it's the sun and moon together are at 0 degrees.
Virgo.
And they're going to be in a really tight square to Uranus, which is in Gemini. And both those signs, Virgo and Gemini, are ruled by Mercury. So we can expect to have some shocking announcements.
We're almost inured to it now. There's so much shocking whatever.
What is this?
I don't know. Somebody, I think it was Honey, jumped on Laurie's
Oh.
lap. So she's also just redacted the message. So there you
Okay.
go.
So expect, no, seriously, either obviously globally, we've talked about this as above, so below, globally, countrywide, work-wise, family-wise, personally. There's going to be a shocking something revealed. And this was a very tight square. They're almost at the same degree. Uranus is at 1 degree and the moon is at 0 degree and sun is at 0 degrees. So there's going to be a tremendous amount of details to absorb. Then at the same time, they're going to make what's called a quincunx
Oh, hello.
to Pluto that says, I want to, I say they, meaning the sun and moon, I want to expose something. I want to bring something forward that's revolutionary. Pluto in Aquarius. I want to bring something forward that's revolutionary. And then in that mix, we also have Neptune, there is no reality, and Saturn, everything is painfully real.
They sit well together.
We try to put these things together, and we get words like disruption, truth, clarity, shakeups. A quincunx is two energies that really don't want to blend. They kind of create an awkwardness. So we need to be able to work to be aware of changes, right? The changes are going to happen. the announcements are going to come. The pushing is going to happen. And we may need to kind of open ourselves a little bit to deal with a broader perspective of something. Maybe it's not just our own ideas that we have. We kind of do some research and see.
I wish people would do some bloody research.
What other information is out there. There are going to be a lot of opportunities to take. There's going to be a lot of expansion in the way we are thinking. Obviously, that's linked to AI, but it's also a personal thing, right? Like, we're going to be able to broaden our personal knowledge, especially where spirituality is concerned. We're connecting to things that we've seen glimpses of before. We've seen things happen very rapidly, and we have this Uranus-Neptune energy that we had in 1993 when the World Wide Web really exploded.
Well,
right?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
It was only a phase. It's just going to catch up. Hello, right. Juniper. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So there are some good aspects. There's that trine between Pluto and Uranus, which says, I want to expose something, I want to report it. So that's good. There's these new moon opportunities. Mars is also in a position where it's trying to drive things, right? So that river in Egypt, being in denial isn't that easy when Mars is saying, no, you have to take action, right?
You may be squeezed into a situation where, doing nothing is not an option.
So
please stop already.
Oh, you're getting spammed?
They've been trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty.
I see.
It's
All
very
right.
important.
So keywords: opportunity, opening, expanding knowledge, dealing with curveballs, disruptions, finding truth and clarity, finding a way to heal even though things are being shooken up pretty good, learning how to communicate on a deeper level, and learning how to make adjustments in order to cope.
Can I have a little digression, or am I going to?
You can. I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, it's really interesting because we were talking about this because we started the second round of our tarot class yesterday, and although we didn't get into the major arcana, it just kind of rings a bell because we talked about the number of cards in a deck and how one differentiates between a tarot and an oracle, and the fact there's always 78 cards. Although in the Tahote deck they throw in a couple of extra as alternates, you don't read them all together unless you really want to confuse your reading, but it's interesting that in the Tahote deck, or Thoth, however you like to pronounce it, that justice, as we know it, is actually adjustment. And
strength is fortitude.
Yeah, but if you think about what's necessary to bring about something just, it usually does involve some kind of compensation,
an adjustment, a new way of thinking,
or adjustment, which is what the scales are about. Weighing things up and the sword to divide it, kind of thing. And really, we do need justice. We need civil justice. We need climate justice. We need justice for those that have been unwronged, not just for those who have been harmed, wronged. I make the words up as I go along.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe you are.
Easy for me to say.
Those who have been unwronged. Yes. Let's unwrong the people who have been wronged. That's what's going on.
Yeah, we have the best words.
Oh my God.
I thunkificated. Anyway, moving on. No, seriously, and we ourselves, and we forget this, we can make the minor adjustments as we go.
Well, if you can think it, you can be it. Right? And I think that sometimes it's better if we program something, right, into our mind and set it going in our subconscious, right? Like, whatever your goal is, whether it's financial security or healing or learning something, whatever your goal is, give yourself a purposeful sign that isn't necessarily usual, right? In other words, like if you have a chicken farm, you don't want to use the sign that, anytime I see a chicken, because you're going to see them all the time. But you might say, okay, anytime I see the number 3 repeated, like 3, 33, 333, whatever it is, anytime I see the number 3, I know that I am achieving good
It's
health.
my little confirmation.
Right? Anytime I see the number 333, I'm achieving good health. Anytime I see the number 333, I know the universe is reminding me that I am going to achieve prosperity. Whatever it is. So this attention to detail, Virgo new moon, that's a great time to set one of those magical things. Right? Anytime I see a particular flower, or anytime I'm shown, or anytime I hear the word, but again, not the word a particular word, right? Anytime this happens, I know I'm achieving. The universe is providing for me through its own means. I don't have to worry about how. I just know that it's going to happen.
You've just struck a chord with a couple of people here.
I think they're both Virgos.
So Laurie says it's episode 133.
Oh my
and
gosh!
Laurie says I have goosebumps.
If I had a chicken farm.
Anytime I hear a chicken, I make $20. That would be good.
Goat cheese, Anton.
No. No goats. No, sorry. No. Don't do goat.
But you'd be surprised because sometimes when we have an intention and we want to do magic, it becomes an obsession, right? But the magic that actually is easier to do is that which happens with the subconscious and the higher conscious. So if you set that little reminder, anytime I see a red star, anytime I see whatever it is, a rabbit, something that you don't see every single day. Anytime that I see or I'm shown or I hear, right? One of your senses, right? Sight. Anytime I smell something, then it triggers my subconscious to know my magic is working. The universe is providing for me through means I don't have to worry about. All good things are happening to me. I know. Oh, I saw 3-3. I know I'm getting healthy. Oh, I saw a rabbit. I know I'm being provided for. I'm joyfully abundant. Right? So whatever it is, this is a great new moon to do something like that. To set a secret intention. To trigger your subconscious into knowing what your conscious mind has a hard time believing. So that's a really good magic to do for this new moon.
All right, Logan, I'll take you up in your bet. You got $1,000?
What's happening?
He's saying every time I eat goat cheese, Celtica gets $1,000. If you've got $1,000, I'll go get some goat cheese and eat it right now.
There's some in the crisper drawer.
I will go get it, and I would do that for $1,000 for Celtica because that's how determined I am to make all this happen. So yeah, but I can't abide the smell of goats. They really are. And you guys, look, you're
chatting away. This is
you're
good.
chatting away all over, but I think everybody's been bombed with adverts. What I wanted to say, anyway, coming back to looking for things, it also does something else. It attunes you to that natural state of expectation because you're starting to look for your confirmation. And that is a really, really good thing. If you're looking for that confirmation, you will see it. What you focus on comes into focus. And that has the net result of actually reinforcing your intent. Because you see that confirmation, go, oh, it's working. And then you continue to do that. And that's all that is necessary with magic. It's like how you direct your energy, you know? And all too often we allow extraneous forces, the crappy mundane, to pull us away from our magical selves, to bring us down, to pull down our natural state of happiness, to try and repress our spirits, to make us feel powerless and frightened, which is not a good situation. So as witches, never forget who you are. Never forget who you are. And we used to have, and when bumper stickers used to be a thing, be bold and mighty forces will come to your aid. And it really is that, you need boldness in your attitude,
well,
if nothing else.
Leap and the net will appear, isn't it?
He is,
All
no
right.
question.
So for these next few days, while the moon is waning, right, it's getting towards the dark moon, for these next few days, every once in a while say to yourself, I release anything that blocks me from my goal. I respectfully banish anything that blocks me from my goal. I release things that are not for my highest good. So start doing your house cleaning now, right? Your clearing and cleansing. And then when we get to that new moon, set the intention. Anytime I see, hear, smell, I know that the universe is providing for me whatever it is you're looking for.
And gentle nag folks, don't forget about our super chat goal. Thank you for everybody who sent one so far, but we've still a ways to go. So if you could find it in your heart of hearts to throw us a super chat, we would love that deeply, because every
Don't
little
disparage
helps.
pigs.
No, please, no. Oh, they are the cutest thing.
Yeah,
and here's the
they're
thing:
messy,
they're
though.
frighteningly intelligent pigs. Did you know that? They really are.
Yeah, but they're messy.
Hey, so am I. It's a boy thing. Boy bunnies are messy, so I'm told. Oh, goodness gracious me. I release anything blocking from my full healing. You're right. And release it. It doesn't serve you. Oi. Gosh, are we there already? That time.
Well,
that time.
Yeah, goat milk saved my sister's life.
Well, there you go.
All right.
It's a good thing.
You're first,
Did
Laura.
we get everybody?
Yeah, I think I did.
We did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been keeping track.
Where am I?
Laura O.
Speaking of,
Adjustment.
I'll refer the honourable lady to the answer I gave some moments ago. Seriously, justice, adjustment. What do you need to adjust? Where do you need to portion your time, your energies? Notice that this card particularly, and I do point this out whenever it comes up. Oh, thank you so much, Peggy, and thank you so much, Yoff. When this card comes up in a reading, I point out that no, justice is not blind. It is not blind. I know we see that thing on the Old Bailey of Themis, with the blindfold justice, but justice truly is not blind. It sees, and more than that, there's this dirty great big. I know it's kind of. I don't know if you can see that. I'll hold it right up, just above his third eye on the crown there. If you guys can see. Is this,
they're going crazy.
Oh,
now.
well, thank you guys. This dirty great big blue stone, which really indicates the need to use not just what you see, what you hear, what people tell you, but also your intuition.
To communicate with your intuition.
Yes, use your intuition. Intuition is one of the most powerful tools that we have, but we often wind up second guessing ourselves. And I don't know why, but I guess, it's again lack of confidence. And again, look for those little positive reinforcements, like you were saying, those little synchronicities, those threes or whatever it is you're looking for to like reaffirm your intuition. Okay, you're a very intuitive person. Stop second guessing yourself is the short answer to this.
Yay!
Sorry. Hey, look, we've got a ton of time. We're doing all right. So
Savannah. Oh my gosh, look at them all.
guys.
Thank you guys.
And thank you.
What, did we reach our goal?
We just hit our goal
Whoa.
in 30 seconds. These people just went nuts.
They want to hear the next installment of the Sea Priestess.
It's getting to the plot twist.
All right, Savannah. Decisions.
I have to go back and thank everybody when the light stops flashing or starts
So,
flashing.
this is the number 7. I think it's about, for you, a reset of your chakras. right? And really understanding what they hold. And I know you know what chakras are, and I know you know what their jobs are, but sometimes different things form an attachment in places they shouldn't be in. So have a think about how you would like to clear and cleanse your chakras over this next few days, and how you can release things that maybe you didn't even know were kind of stuck there. You know, sometimes we just get used to something. You know, like we get used to different spots that hurt. We get used to different things.
We compensate.
Yeah, we compensate. What can you clear out? What can you make a decision about that will help you feel more in tune with yourself? All right, Gilda.
Gilda. Haha! Lather, rinse, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. You're very good at juggling things around, Gilda. You're very good at almost thriving in chaos, you know. But I'm going to respectfully say a little time spent on fire prevention will save an awful lot of time spent putting fires out. I know sometimes if we have to like take our hands off something and we're not actively working on it, it may seem to others, particularly those that may lack patience around us, not that I know anybody like that, ha 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 ha, that we're not actually doing anything.
I get a bad rep.
You take after your dad and you know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I love it in small pieces, but patience, yeah.
You don't achieve anything.
Yeah, okay. But seriously, time spent in planning is not time wasted, even though it may appear that you're not being productive at that second in time. Getting your proverbial together is actually a really good thing to do, because that way you can just dive straight into it and do amazing stuff. So take a little time and maybe make a bit of a plan. And coming up for the new moon is a great time to do that. It's a most auspicious, I'll try and speak English, Anton, a most auspicious. Hello, V, whoever you are.
V, we only do readings for channel members.
Or
super chatters.
Throw us a super chat. Any amount, doesn't matter. We'll do your reading. So there you go. Try to spend a little time on planning here, because this is actually really, really, really good stuff. All right? And you will be able to move forwards and make some great progress rather than just sort of still caught in the wheels spinning in the sand kind of thing. You know, you're kind of trying to move forwards, but there's so much like holding you back. So a plan, I think, will help you.
All right,
you know?
Peggy. I see your card hiding here.
I got to speed up a bit, otherwise I'm going to be here till Tuesday, aren't we?
Peggy. Whoa. The word is opportunity, and this is a door opening.
Ain't it?
So I feel like there's something you've thought would be great, but then you think, oh, well, I don't have the means to do that, or I'm too old, or I can't make change happen, or whatever it is that you tell yourself so you can't walk through that door. I think this new moon might actually provide some sort of fire that will push you through the door. Right? Some sort of inspiration and some sort of real positive energy that'll be the catalyst that will make you understand you're not too old, you're not too tired, you're not too poor, you're not too whatever, that you absolutely have what you need to make it and take that opportunity. So it looks like Logan has treated you, V.
Logan is one of the nicest people on earth, V, so you should know that. You know?
So V,
Generous to a fault.
if you have a question, you could type it in, but we do have about 10 people ahead of you. So don't think we're ignoring you.
No, it's just you just hang on in there.
You just got to...
And chat away, you know.
When it's
and
your
share
turn.
Share this to your friends, why don't you?
But yes, if you want to ask a question, that's fine. You're up for Yoff.
Yoff! Hello, Yoff. Oh, hey. Ooh, hey, this is a good one. I love this card, and as we dive into this one, you'll see further on in the class. This is a card of where oh God, how do I? I'm going to try and shorten this a lot.
Oh, sure
There's
you
five. There's 5 streams on this card, and Arthur Edward Waite in his book The Key to the Tarot wrote from which 4 streams are pouring. She drew 5. Peggy drew 5. Peggy drew 5. Pamela drew 5. I'm sorry, I just saw Peggy go by.
I don't know his
I'm
words
trying to.
today.
I haven't had enough coffee. That's what the problem is. So yeah. Again, it's a card which I think is really speaking to your intuition.
This is Yoff's card,
Yeah,
by the way.
this is a card about using your intuition, knowing what you know, and knowing what you know at the core of your being. And I think that's really important. There are certain things that you know to be, and I think the word is inalienable truths, you know? You can't be separated from them because they're self-evident. You know it at the very core of your being. And if somebody tries to blow smoke up your butt and tell you, but the sky is purple, you know, it might be at sunset, but it ain't right now, is it? So trust yourself. And also, it's okay to not allow the monkeys to wind you up so much. You know what I mean? Because I think there's a lot of niggling going on at you from the extremities, whether it's the extended family unit or it's your work situation, I don't know, but it's kind of annoying you. So just take a deep breath, center yourself, breathe out, feel the calm, and trust what you know to be an inalienable truth, and do not let them sway you away from that. Okay?
All right, Susan.
I thought that was pretty good, actually. Finally.
Susan.
Finally.
Oh, dear, Susan.
Time to lay it to rest.
Something looks very frustrating. Give yourself some time. What I feel like I want to say to you is, remember that everybody is different, and that what somebody may prescribe for you or try to tell you you have to do or tell you is a certain way, it may not fit your time frame, or it may not fit the way you do something. So, you know, instead of being let down or feeling betrayed by them, just get up and do it your way, right? It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what they say. What matters is what you know, right?
That's a bloody theme today, isn't it?
Do it in your own way. Do it in your own way. And don't let the negative energy of others or the feeling of betrayal from someone get you down.
Mm-hmm.
Just stand up, rise up, do your thing. Be strong.
You know what somebody says about you says nothing about you, but it says a lot about the person who says it.
You're up for Logan.
Logan! A card that has got way more to it than meets the eye, my friend. This, I think, is... You know the ins and outs of this card. If you don't, it really speaks to the liminal. It's a card of duplicities. You know, it speaks of the chariot, which is this fast-moving thing, which is stationary and appears to be made out of bloody stone, you know. We've got a gender reversal between the sphinxes, you know. He ostensibly has no means of controlling the chariot because there are no reins. So the thing that's in control is out of control, or is it, you know? And it's neither on the land or in the river, you know. It's on a ford, and it's so. This speaks so much of the liminal, and you've got dawn and dawn and sunset, dusk, dawn and dusk, that's the word I was looking for, either side there in the city at the back. This is about the liminal. Now, the liminal is a magical place. The liminal is where nothing is yet properly defined. You've got a clue of it. You might be able to see something vaguely, There may be a vague allusion to something. But it's not like crystal clear in the light of day where there is no question of what it is. So the possibility abounds here, and this is the realm of possibilities. So stop seeing what's not possible and start thinking about possibilities.
How are you going to drive the chariot without the reins?
Yeah. And in the words of a very, very well-read witch, what if the ship were your imagination?
What if the ship was your imagination? All right. Lizette.
Redwin.
Lizette. Woo. Ooh. Now.
Ow!
This is known as the wish card.
Isn't it?
But we know who this is.
We do.
And we know what he says. And this is all about understanding who you are and where you are.
Oh, where you are.
So your assignment for the next few days is to be a journalist to yourself. Remember when we learned in school who, what, when, where, why, how? Answer these questions for yourself before the new moon. And then apply what you find in those details. So I think if you focus and pay attention and go within and find what those wishes are, you can achieve those wishes, right? This guy's got a red hat on, fire in the head. Gotta light up those thoughts. Gotta bring those thoughts into reality. So you must need to dig a little bit. Answer the who, what, when, where, why, and how. And then you can set your intention. All right, you have Sean.
That's an amazing card, that one. I love it. Sean! You're missing something. Yeah, I know, I miss a lot, but what you're looking for ain't there. It's somewhere else. And sometimes you just need to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not do a complete reset, not kick everything to the floor, not give up on it, just leave it be for a while and put your mind somewhere else. And I have to share a little anecdotal thing with you. And as you know, I in a former life I used to teach for Apple, and one of the things in technical training that you go through is remember the human element. People forget that. Smart people obsess, and I think you do have a bit of a tendency to obsess on things and really dig into it. And what you don't realise is you miss something bloody obvious by doing that. You've gotten too focused in the minutiae to see the whole picture. And that's difficult sometimes. We get so focused on the tiny little things and trying to reason it out that we wind up getting a shovel and digging a bloody great big hole. So remember the human element. Separate yourself for a little while. Take your mind somewhere else. That's key, all right? It's not just go stop, have a cup of tea and think about it. It's take your mind somewhere else. Do something else.
Guided meditation,
Put
listen
your
to
mind
music,
into
whatever.
something else completely. Release the obsession with what it is that you're trying to resolve, okay? And when you come back to it, the pieces will fit magically. So you have to get away from this just for a time. Not you're not abandoning anything. You're not giving up on anything. This. Although a lot of people read this card as abandonment, it is not. It is just simply going to get what you need. But what you need is to get your mind somewhere else. So when you come back to it, it makes sense and perfect sense. All right.
We mustn't forget the oversoul today because there always are themes. But this oversoul really seems to be about that what is a reality and how can I make this my reality. All right. I have Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Page of Swords. Okay. Cutting through the crap. We can see that the sky is a beautiful blue, but there are some clouds about. So we know that the sword isn't necessarily going to be able to cut through the mist, but the sword can cut through the crap.
Sometimes we need to do that.
So sometimes stuff comes at us over and over, just keeps coming at us, and we think, oh my God, this is really like fogging my vision, setting me back. How am I going to get through this? How am I going to see through this? But this guy has come to the top of the hill, and he has defended himself well. So I think this for you is just about, prioritizing. Take a damn number. Get in line. I'll get to you.
Take a number.
Take a
I
number.
want to say that to people sometimes.
Yeah.
Take a
So
number.
I think you have all the tools that you need. Just remind yourself that everything can't be number one on the list. Make a priority. I need this to happen. In order for that to happen, I have to have this happen. In order for that to happen, I got to do this. In order to do this, I got to do this. And get kind of like I was telling Lisette, do your journalistic thing. For you, just do your priorities and then cross them off. And when you cross something off, you'll feel like you've achieved something, even if you haven't achieved the whole list. So I think you're going to be able to get through it. But I think you do need a priority list.
Guys, you've stopped chatting. Start chatting again. Come on, we got to get our chat rate
You have
up.
Carol.
Carol. I love Carol. Oh, hey. Now then.
Oy.
I'm afraid it is not yet possible for you to step away from the role of matriarch. There are disagreements that must be quelled. Arguments that must be settled. And sometimes I think I love you so much because you have this beautiful ability to seamlessly raise an eyebrow in that way that has people pay attention, shall we say? Because these buggers are so caught up in their own. No, it's this. No, it's this. No, this is no, this, no, that. And sorry, but that's what it's like. I'm sorry, it's illustrative. It's
Loud.
Yes, but that's where you're stuck. You need to not just separate yourself from the madding crowd here. It's your job to calm the buggers down and tell them to just put their sticks down, line them up, put them down neatly. Don't just throw it in a corner there. Now let's all sit down and have a cup of tea and work this out, people. Okay? And honestly, you have a penchant for this. You really do. This is actually one of your strengths. So I know it's a burden. I know it's something you'd sooner not do, and you'd sooner just stick your feet up and, sip a margarita or whatever and enjoy your birthday month, of course. But sometimes these things are necessary, and it's for the greater good, and it will actually bring about a long-term peace. So yeah, the role of conflict resolution is being foisted upon you here, I'm afraid. Oh, Carol cracks me up as well. She's just perfect in every way.
Oh, hummingbird.
Well, that's
All
lovely,
right.
Isn't it? That's to indicate something.
Don't go away, V. You're still coming
We're
up.
getting to you.
I have Helena.
We're getting there.
Ooh. This, to me, everybody's like, oh, look, money's coming my way. Yes, but the key of this card is earned money.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, I don't think this is necessarily financial. I feel like it's understanding that you truly have earned something, right? So similar to Peggy's card about getting through the doorway, I think that something is going on around you that you think, okay, I have earned the right to step through the door. And I think that it's not necessarily just prosperity in a financial way. I think it's some sort of really positive abundance and aligning and coming together of something that you know you've truly earned the right to be among. And I feel that's really positive. All right, you have Lori.
Just a tiny bit before we get into our Lori. And Lori, I love you too, and I love you too, Carol. Thank you, and thank you for the kind words. I'm learning to say thank you. It's hard because Lisa and I are, we never say that we want help or try and ask anybody for anything. But
it's been an interesting
time. So you guys give us a lump in the throat, it's very sweet, and
we're very blessed with our community.
We're blessed with our community. Is it? Well, V, you can see for yourself what our community's like here. We just wish there was more of us. But we got to start somewhere. So we'll start here, and that's a good place to start. So I was going to say about the oversoul. Whenever we do these things, whenever like a bunch of people get together, there's always this kind of like overarching kind of theme.
They're all here for the same reason.
Yeah, and if you go back, and it's worth doing this, it's going back and playing it, and then you can skip the bloody adverts, which is good. Then you'll see there's almost like this overarching theme that comes through all, and that's for everybody. Whether you're just here lurking and you're not actually saying hi, or you're not chatting or whatever, it's that amazing kind of thing that. There's a theme, and I love it, and it really is that, and it's so appropriate for the energies of the new moon as well, which is like really wild, You can't
now is our prep time.
It is, and there's it's taking care of stuff. So
Lori,
and again, very similar. This is like sometimes you need to put.
So standing out.
You've just got to put the spurs to the horse and use that Martian energy to give you a little bit of energy to get you. What is it? I said it yesterday to Lisa. It was Poppy used to say it all the time. I've got dropsy and heart trouble. I've dropped my arse and I haven't got the heart to pick it up, kind of thing. It's like I'm just sat down and I don't want to get up again. But sometimes we just need to give ourselves that little spur, and urge ourselves on a little bit. Push, because that's how you overcome inertia. Because an object at rest tends to stay at rest, so you have to overcome that initial inertia, and it is hard. And it's
that never an ill wind that doesn't blow some good. Sometimes we really have to force ourselves to do something that we find counterintuitive to get where we're going.
It's and we may not want to do it, but we bloody well need to do it. And if we do it, it pays back in spades. That's the good thing about this, because this person's giving it large. They're not hanging about. They're in like Flynn. And sometimes when opportunity presents itself, you need to get in like Flynn. Because opportunity seldom knocks twice, as they say, does it? So don't waste the opportunity.
Jump on it.
Do not waste your shot. Not giving away my shot. Yeah.
All right,
There's
Nicole.
1,000 things I haven't done, but just you wait.
Nicole.
Oh, we're getting all philosophical today, aren't we?
All right.
I get it, Laurie. I get it. I do get it. But that's any time you can overcome just a tiny little victory. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's the important thing.
You gonna read Savannah's quote too?
Oh, why not? We really do have such a lovely, beautiful community. It does no good to keep our burdens to ourselves when we can lighten the load by letting those who love us help us carry it. You know what? Sage advice.
Yep.
A load shared is a load halved, definitely.
Nicole.
There you go.
I think there's a second means of income through self-employment. That's a lot about this card. I also think that you're building something that might be quite secretive, that is going to be really, really prosperous and really, really successful. So you might have something quietly under wraps, and then when I think you're ready to move forward, it's going to really shine and grow and put down some roots and really transform things for you, right? This red and blue alchemy colors, healing, restoration. So you're onto something that you're quietly building behind the scenes that I think is going to serve you very, very well. All right. You have juniper.
Juniper. I don't know why I say it like that.
I don't know either.
Perception is everything, isn't it, when we think about it, this Eight of Swords. I mean, on the face of it, ostensibly, this card doesn't look good. You know, we've got a blindfold and bound woman surrounded by a prison of swords on a tidal flat with the tide out. Doesn't look good. However, that's just it. It doesn't look good. If you look a little closer, and this is what you need to do, look a little closer. Do not take stuff at face value, okay? Dig a little deeper, because if you look closer here, there's not one single knot holds those binds. They fall away. You lift the blindfold. The swords do not, in fact, ensnare you at all. You can walk the hell out of there. You are not trapped. You are not a victim of your circumstance. Just take another look at it. Dig a little deeper. Do that journalistic thing, as Lisa said earlier, who, what, when, why, how, you know. And the how's a good question as well. And the why is a good question. Why are you hearing what you're hearing it? Has somebody got a motive, an ulterior motive, a hidden agenda for their ulterior motive? You know?
The Capricorn.
Ooh, hey, especially. So dig in there a little bit, and you will get to the bottom. You'll bottom it out, as they say. And when you bottom it out, you'll have the cards that you need to be very, very
what sign are you, Juniper?
I do not know.
I don't remember.
I
if
do
we
not
ever
know.
learned.
Did you ever tell us? We haven't got a clue. It would be interesting to note. So do share your sign. So there you have it. That's my 2 cents.
All right, V.
Oh, you get Lisa. How
V,
about that?
it's your turn, V.
Yay.
Heads up. Oh, hiding in here. Okay. Using prior experience and knowledge to help yourself move forward. Even if it is not the same exact situation, you can apply something you know in order to grow, right? So Anton always says, oh, there's pyramids on here. This is an old soul.
Well, it's just me.
Right?
That's not official tarot stuff.
But I do think you're coming to a crossroads, right? Sometimes we really, really work to stay neutral, right? We stay on the middle ground, and we try to please the people on that side, and we try to please the people on that side. But in the past, you may have come to a sort of crossroads like this before, where you had to make a decision. So even if it's not the same exact situation, you can use prior experience to inform your current decision, right? I think I'm going to use this as an example. If you were a baker and you knew how to bake different cakes, and you came upon a recipe and you looked at the recipe and you thought, that's way too much flour. You would adjust the recipe based on your prior knowledge of how to bake in order to have the outcome be what you'd like. So it's that sort of understanding. Something you do have a knowledge about. You understand how it works. You've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Use that experience in this current situation, and you will move forward as you would like.
So there you go. Hey, Svati, thank you for joining us. Welcome to our channel.
All right.
And V, let me just say this much, as Lisa's just done your reading. You were excited to catch us live, and thank you for all the kind words that you said about us. Let me just suggest, with the greatest respect, if you haven't taken the time to subscribe to our channel, please
it
do.
will notify you.
And no, you've got to hit that bell icon too. If you hit that bell icon, you will be notified when we go live. And we always post on our comments page. I think YouTube are trying to get better at the social kind of side of things with the comments page, so we post to that, and we cross post to Facebook to let people know.
Well, see, like right now we have 45 views but only 15 likes.
Yeah, people. Yeah, so liking
so whoever's
us would help.
lurking, like us, please.
That would we like
card
that.
of the week. Gotta get on.
Card of the week. Yeah. So welcome to our channel, Svati, and the same goes for you. Please do subscribe and like and comment and all that fun stuff. And oh gosh, Taylor's didn't miss out. You're there. You've
all
got to
right.
put
Well,
her
I'll
on
do
the
card
list.
of the week first, and then
Yeah,
he'll do
and then we'll
you,
come
and
back
then
to
we're
Taylor.
done. Okay.
All right.
Card of the week, discernment. Right? Attract things, pull things towards you, but know how to set boundaries as well. Right? So draw things to you that you want, and set boundaries with the things that you don't want. Go ahead and pull for Taylor.
Oh, don't I say anything about that? No, okay.
No,
All right,
you
she did
usually
that.
don't. You usually don't comment on card of the week.
No, don't unlike so you can like again. Just mash that button. You don't unlike us. Like us, just like us. It's all good. All right, so card of the week. Oh, I love this one. This is
this is Taylor's card.
okay, Taylor.
Do you want to choose a
Should we
different
just
one?
rewind? It's the card I picked.
All right. Yes.
I'll say that again. Taylor. What is going on with me? It's the brain. I had one once and then it went out on holiday. So, the Wheel of Fortune. Got the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac around it. They all got open books in front of them, Taylor. What is your story? What is your story? There's it's interesting, but this card is very much about you, and it occurs pretty much halfway through the Fool's journey, and it's a kind of like a reckoning at this point. It's a kind of like what do they call it? A performance review? Is it? Does that make sense? A performance review? So we'll assess how you're doing on your Fool's journey at this point. So that's you on the top of the wheel. You have the sword of control in your hand. It's up to you to utilize that sword. It's up to you how we're going to spin this wheel, which way we're going to spin it, whether we're going to go forwards, backwards, put a little drag on it, etc., etc. How you read around this wheel affects what you get. Are we looking at tarot? Are we looking at rota if we start at the bottom? Or are we going the other way around and going for the Torah, which is the first 5 books of the Old Testament, so to speak? The Jewish wisdom thereof.
But in a reading, this card means...
Shut up. Shut up. Don't derail me. I've got plenty of time. But there are tricksters about, but all they have is their butt cheeks to slow down your wheel. But it's up to you how you engage this. So are you being effective right now is the question. Are you actually fully participating, or are you just sitting there going, hey, spin the wheel, round it goes, where it lands, no one knows, and leaving everything up to fate, shall we say? Because that ain't what it's about. That really ain't what it's about. And if there's anything, and you're going to have to go back and listen to this whole damn thing from the beginning again, because the astrology is really apt and appropriate at this point as well for everything that's gone on here. It is about what you do, and we are being urged not to be passengers in our lives. I think that is the oversoul that is that's sort of permeated throughout this entire session, this entire Magickal Monday, the 133rd episode thereof.
This 4 weeks gives us a glimpse into the next year.
Yep.
Get your act together.
It really is about that. And again, time spent in preparation, time spent in planning is not time wasted. Get it together, okay? Don't be the laissez-faire, whatever. The Parisian attitude. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever is the wrong word here. It's whatever you make it. Carpe diem.
Alrighty. So we will see you tonight at 8
We will.
for the Sea Priestess. I have her over here.
Do you know what? It's a bloody good book. I think we're up to chapter 20-something,
Sea
3 or something.
Priestess. I don't know. It's making me crazy, but we'll see what happens.
It's been an interesting trip for us because Lisa's like an amalgam. We have a unique language between ourselves. She sort of speaks English and sort of speaks American, and we have this like kind of weird amalgam with weird words in it.
But there are
with
words
a bit of Wenglish
even
in
you
there
don't
as
know.
well. But yeah, this was written like 100 years ago. And so all of the stuff that was down with the kids then, which of course isn't down with the kids now because down with the kids isn't a thing. But all that stuff is just like, what is this weird term of phrase, And the words are spelt so differently.
And
it's just
written
like,
it so you
yeah.
can't read it out loud, man.
And it's all written largely in the first person from
Okay.
the sea priest's point of view. But there you go. I want to eat bonbons. Well, go eat
All right.
bonbons.
I
Bonbons
want
are
to
yummy.
have a snack, I think.
A snickety snack. We
All
should
right.
have a snickety snack. Why
Thank
not?
you all very, very much. Peace and blessings. We'll see you tonight at 8.
Yep, do share this, mash that like button, tell your friends all about us, and Carol says 25. I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds good. 25 whatever. That's cryptic. That must mean something. I do not.
Chapter 25.
Oh! See the Virgo! Thank you, Carol. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye for now.